In this question, we are asked if the number of members of Club X is greater than the number of members of Y. Now, let's assume the members of Club X to be denoted as MX and the members of Club Y denoted as MY. Then, we have to check if the value of MX is greater than MY or not. Now, let's move on to step 2 and analyze the statement 1. In statement 1, we are given that of the members of Club X, 20% are also members of Club Y. This means that 20% of members of Club X, that is MX, is equal to members of X and Y. Now, we can write this as 0.2 times MX is equal to M of X plus Y. However, we cannot infer anything from this statement. Hence, statement 1 is not sufficient, and out of the given options, we eliminate B, C and E. Now, to check the sufficiency of statement 2, we are given that of the members of Club Y, 30% are all members of the Club X. So, we have 30% of MY will be equal to M times members of Club X and Y together. We can write this as 0.3 MY equals MX plus Y. Now, again, this information is not sufficient as we cannot compare the members of Club X and the number of members of Club Y. So, statement 2 is also not sufficient, and we move on to the last step, which is step 3, and analyze the statements together. First, let's write down all that we had inferred from statement 1 and statement 2. In statement 1, we have 0.2 mx is equal to m of x plus y. And from statement 2, we have 0.3 times my equals mx plus y. Now, both the statements together gives us the number of members who are members of Club X as well as Y. That means we can write 0.2 mx is equal to 0.3 my, or 2 times mx equals 3 times my, which is equal to mx equals 3 by 2 times my. Now, the value of mx is 1.5 times my. That means to get the value of mx, we have to multiply my by 1.5, and hence mx is greater than my. So, after combining the statements together, we can answer the question with a definite yes, that the number of members of Club X is greater than the number of members of Club Y. Hence, the correct answer C.